Think of something, then describe it to me without telling me what it is. It can be an object, a person, or something abstract. What kind of thing are you going to choose this time? Object, person, or something abstract? You're thinking of Naruto Uzumaki? If it's not Naruto, can you give me one more detail about his appearance or personality? Naruto Uzumaki is the main character of the anime Naruto. He's an energetic, stubborn ninja who dreams of becoming Hokage and is known for his bright orange outfit, spiky blonde hair, and strong belief in never giving up. Now think of something else, an object, a person, or something abstract, and describe it without naming it. What kind of thing will you pick this time? Nice start. Let's keep building that description. You could say something like, he's an imaginary character who exists in the world of League of Legends. He fights from a long range and doesn't like to be close to his enemies. Are you thinking of a champion who mainly uses magic, an ability power champion, or mostly physical attacks, an attack damage champion? I'm going to guess you're thinking of Varus. If it isn't Varus, can you tell me what his weapon or main tool looks like? You're thinking of Thresh. Thresh is a spectral support champion in League of Legends who wears a greenish outfit, carries a hook and chain weapon to grab enemies from far away, and holds a glowing lantern that can shield and reposition allies. He controls fights with crowd control and helps his team rather than acting as the main damage dealer. Think of something else, an object, a person, or something abstract, and describe it to me without naming it. Will you choose something from a game again, or something from real life this time? Nice description of Thresh. Just a few quick corrections for you. Who wears? A glow lantern. A glowing lantern. He control fight with power control. He controls fights with crowd control. Acting as a main damage dealer. Acting as the main damage dealer. About the new object, are you thinking of Ribena? What do people usually say about the taste of this drink? Too sweet, too sour, or something else? That's a very natural way to say it. Just a few small tweaks. In my opinion, Ribena is too sweet for me, so I just pour a little bit into my cup and mix it with a lot of water. Ribena is a black currant drink from the UK that's also very common in Hong Kong. It's usually a concentrated syrup, so people mix it with water and can adjust the sweetness themselves. Think of something else, an object, a person, or something abstract, and describe it without naming it. Will you choose something from food and drink again, or a completely different category? You're thinking of a specific League of Legends YouTuber, but I'm not sure which one yet. Can you tell me his in-game name, summoner name, or channel name? Or describe what kind of champions he usually plays? You're thinking of Professor Akali. Professor Akali is a League of Legends YouTuber who has said he's played the game for about 16 years, has thousands of videos, and a few thousand subscribers on some side channels. He's known for educational and off-meta content, including unusual picks like Sean's support in Korean server games. Think of something else, an object, a person, or something abstract. Got it. Thanks for explaining. So you were talking about F1 a Hong Kong YouTuber who plays Scion support in Master Tier Korean solo queue. Here's a polished version of your sentence. I'm talking about F1 a Hong Kong YouTuber who plays Sean support in the Korean Master Tier server. Now think of something else, an object, a person, or something abstract, and describe it without naming it. Will you choose someone famous again, or something from everyday life? You might be thinking of philosophy. If it's not philosophy, can you tell me whether this thing is more about ideas and thinking or more? You're probably thinking of physics. Physics is the science that describes how the universe works, from tiny particles to galaxies. It looks for patterns in nature and uses math, experiments, and theories like Einstein's relativity to explain reality and uncover the truth about the world. Now think of something else. It can be an object, a person, or something abstract, and describe it to me without naming it. What did you choose? The famous guy who talked about this kind of thing is Albert Einstein.
This is a thing that is abstract. This is abstract thing.
It's an abstract concept that represents the entire world. It shows us the patterns that shape everything and pushes us to search for the truth about the universe. You might be thinking of an AI image generator or an AI video generator. These are apps or online tools that use artificial intelligence to create pictures or videos from text prompts, sketches, or other inputs. You type what you want to see, like a cat flying in space with sunglasses, and the app produces a realistic or stylized image or video visual based on that description. Now think of something else. It can be an object, a person, or something abstract, and describe it to me without naming it. What did you choose? You might be thinking of a specific Japanese adult film actress, but I'm not sure which one from that description. To help me guess better, can you give me one more hint, such as the first letter of her name or something she is especially famous for besides her body? I'm not sure which specific person you mean yet. Can you give me another hint? Maybe the first letter of her stage name, or whether she's especially famous right now or was more popular years ago? I still can't confidently guess which specific actress you mean from these hints. Let's switch to practicing description. Can you try to describe her again, but this time focus less on sexual details and more on things like her style, personality on screen, typical roles, or how her fans see her? I still can't tell exactly who she is from this description. To practice, try adding some non-physical details. For example, is she more funny or serious on those YouTube shows? And what kind of topics does she usually talk about? You're thinking of Sora Shina, Zhui Mingkong. She is a former Japanese adult video actress who became popular in Japan, China, and Taiwan. She often had a boyish style with short hair, sometimes blonde, and appeared on variety and YouTube shows in Taiwan, where people saw her as cute, open, and friendly, rather than just as an adult actress. Now think of something else. It can be an object, a person, or something abstract, and describe it to me without naming it. What did you choose? You're describing a K-pop solo singer, but I can't tell who it is yet. Can you give me another hint, like the first letter of her name or the girl group she was in before going solo? Is it IU? If not, could you give me another hint? Nice choice. IU is a Korean solo singer known for her clear voice, emotional lyrics, and girl next door image. She often has long, straight hair and very fair skin, which matches your description well. Think of something else now. Again, it can be an object, a person, or something abstract, and describe it to me without saying exactly what it is. What did you choose this time?
Think of something, then describe it to me without saying exactly what it is. It can be a physical object, a person, real or fictional, or something abstract like an emotion or an idea. After you describe it, I'll try to guess what it is. What's the first thing you want to describe? You're thinking of a League of Legends champion who flies with a magic book and is often played by women. My guess is Yumi. Is it Yumi? If not, don't tell me the name. Just give me one more hint. Nice choice. Yumi is a support champion in League of Legends who rides on a flying magic book and attaches to allies to protect and heal them. She has a very cute, playful design and is popular among support players who like a relaxed but impactful playstyle. Now think of something else, an object, a person, or something abstract, and describe it to me without naming it. You're thinking of an object in Minecraft, the most common block, gray in color. My guess is stone. Is it stone? If not, don't tell me the name. Give me one more hint. For example, what tool is best to break it, or what it's usually used for. Got it. So it's very close to stone, but not exactly. My new guess is cobblestone. Is it cobblestone? What's one more detail you would add to your original description to make it clearer for a listener? Cobblestone is the block you usually get when you mine regular stone in Minecraft. It's gray, very common, and it's one of the main materials for early tools, furnaces, and basic houses. Now, think of something else. An object, a person, or something abstract, and describe it without saying the name. What do you want to describe this time? There are many Japanese anime main characters with black hair and a school uniform. My guess is Izuku Midoriya, Deku, from My Hero Academia. Is it Deku? If that's not right, what's You're thinking of a Japanese anime main character with black hair and a school uniform, in a world where many people can use magic or powers, but his hand can break or cancel all of that. My guess is Asta from Black Clover. Is it Asta? If it's not Asta, what's one more detail about his personality you would add to your description? Thanks. That hint helps a lot. I think you're talking about Tuma Kamiju from a certain magical index and a certain scientific railgun. He has black hair, wears a school uniform, lives in a world of magic and esper powers, and his right hand can cancel all of them. The girl who attacks with a coin like an electric railgun is Misaka Mikoto. What's one thing you like about this character or this anime? No, that's not right. There's another character in an anime who uses a coin to fire some kind of electronic beam at their opponent. No, that's not right. There's another character in an anime who uses a coin to fire some kind of electronic beam at their opponent. No, he's not that cool. In his world, there are lots of people who can use magic and special powers. Well, his hand can break all of that magic and power. He's a main character from a Japanese anime. He has black hair and wears a school uniform shirt. Thanks. That hint helps a lot. I think you're talking about Tuma Kamiju from a certain magical index and a certain scientific railgun. He has black hair, wears a school uniform, lives in a world of magic and esper powers, and his right hand can cancel all of them. The girl who attacks with a coin like an electric railgun is Misaka Mikoto. What's one thing you like about this character or this anime? You're thinking of a company in Hong Kong with a yellow Chinese logo, a place that serves many foods like tomato pork rice. My guess is Café de Coral. Is it Café de Coral? What other dish from this place would you use to describe it more clearly? Café de Coral is a huge fast food and casual dining chain in Hong Kong with a bright yellow logo and Chinese characters. It's famous for affordable set meals like baked pork chop rice, tomato pork rice, and various Hong Kong-style Western and Chinese dishes. How would you improve your description in more natural English if you said it again from the start? Try to rewrite it in 1 or 2 sentences. So, here's this company with a yellow Chinese logo. It's in Hong Kong and they serve a bunch of different foods, like tomato pork over rice. You're already doing something very useful. You keep talking, even when you hesitate. That's exactly how people improve. Here are some concrete things from your messages with corrections and how to practice using this app. 1. Fixing common small errors. You wrote, "Most of the player of this champion is girl." More natural. Most of the players of this champion are girls. You wrote, "The name of the block is not stone, but it is close." This is actually good. Very clear and natural. You wrote, "He is a main character in an anime from Japan, from Japanese anime." More natural. He is the main character in a Japanese anime. You wrote, "In his world, there are many people who can use magic and power. But his hand can break all this magic and power." More natural. In his world, many people can use magic or special powers, but his right hand can cancel all of them. You wrote, "There are another character in the anime who use a coin to attack some electronic beam to the opponent." More natural. There is another character in the anime who uses a coin to fire an electric beam at her opponents. You wrote, "Now here is a company that having a Chinese, yellow Chinese logo." More natural. This is a company with a yellow logo in Chinese. Or, this is a company with a yellow logo that has Chinese characters on it. You wrote, "This place provides some many food to the customers." More natural. This place provides many kinds of food for customers. You wrote, "It's a Café de Coral." More natural. It's Café de Coral. 2. Typical patterns to work on. From your conversation, these are your main patterns. Repeated fillers. Now here. Using sometimes is fine, but you can shorten it. Think, idea, short pause, speak. Articles and plurals, most of the player, most of the players, many food, many kinds of food, or a lot of food. Verb forms, a company that having, a company that has, who using, who uses. Complex sentences. You break ideas into many small parts. That's okay, but you want to connect them more smoothly with words like and, but, so, because, where. 3. How to use this app to improve your sentences. Here's a simple routine you can follow with me. A. Step 1. Say it your way first. Keep doing exactly what you are doing. Describe something freely, even with mistakes. B. Step 2. Ask for a rewrite. After you describe something, you can ask me, please rewrite what I said in more natural American English, but keep my meaning. Then compare my version with yours. Notice word order, linking words, and but, so, because, how I use articles, a, an, the, and plurals, see. Step 3. Practice building longer sentences. Take one of your ideas and try to expand it. Example from you. Original. He is a main character. Yes, it's Café de Corral. You're so smart. How did you manage to get it so exactly right?